Hello. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Cody Michael. I work in the raw material business, and we roam the world looking for the best raw material for supplements, to develop supplements for mostly holistic doctors. By the way, this video for informational purpose only, so I hope you listen carefully, because what we have learned for the last 15 years will blow your mind. Most of nutrition experts today you hear on the radio or TV or YouTubes or social media, they have never visited a single vitamin manufacturers. 99.9% of them don't know where these nutrient comes from, what type of test has been done to it exactly, and how they determine it's organic or not. Because most of the raw material comes from China, because it's cheap. Why? China produces a lot of raw material, including for vitamins, but also China has big problem. Mike Adams, who's a biochemist who owns a naturaluse.com, says that when he tested the top quality supplements in the United States, which he had listed in 2017, 18, and 19, showed that their products contains 10,000 times, not percent, times more heavy metal than Prop California 65 allows, because it's from China. China, they have more than 50% of the world coal mine. So when it rains acid rain, so it contaminates the ground. And then whatever they grow in there, it gets into the plants and the spices and the seeds. And that's what is the problem. The second problem is 49 states in the United States do not require heavy metal limits, except California, which is kind of fair and unfair by Prop California 65. Why do I say this? Because Prop California 65 wants, for example, vitamin C that extracted from an orange, which is rarely you find any vitamin C extracted from natural sources, but they want vitamin C extracted, like for example, from natural fruits and vegetables. Okay. A Buddhist temple behind me, they do this every time someone donate some money, and then the crackers goes off, letting them know that all the bad spirits had gone away. So I hope all the bad spirits had gone away from your life. Sorry about that. So, how they did this, the Prop California 65, they made the limit for heavy metal actually lower on supplements than if you would get it from real nutrition, real vegetables, fruits, oranges, etc. So if you test an orange, you would find there are more heavy metal in an orange than in a vitamin C. So the Prop California 65, when they did that, they want the supplements to meet and exceed the heavy metal found in an orange grown in California. So there's fairness and there's unfairness in that whole law things. Anyway, so this is one of the reasons we don't get anything from China. We roam the world, especially South America, Mexico, and we're in Southeast Asia right now. We get raw material. We send it sometimes to contractors, subcontractors who work, for example, with Tom Hopkins universities, with Miami universities. And they test these products, and the contractors or the subcontractors calls us back, said, well, this did not have enough phytonutrient, did not have enough sulforaphane, for example, in broccoli. The concentration of sulforaphane in broccoli is between 1% and 10% max. So they want something more than 3 and 4 and 5%. It takes time to find broccoli that contains 7 and 8 and 10% pure sulforaphane, because the world and the ground is like a chocolate vein, the way Dr. Joe Wallach described it. And the concentration of minerals and nutrients are different from country to country, even from region to region. For example, a tomato was tested in Greece recently. It contained 9 times more iron than a tomato in California. So even if it's organic, it doesn't mean anything. So nobody's gonna eat really 9 tomatoes just for salads, right? That's why Dr. Andrew Weil, who is the head of the integrated medicine in Arizona, says you need to supplement daily because you have so many nutritional gaps in your diet. Columbia University had done testing on an apple in 1988 compared to one apple was tested in the 1950s to measure the nutrient difference in each apple. You would have to eat 26 apples in 1988 to equal one apple in the 1950s. So you get how much the depletion in our soil, in our fruits and vegetables, it's a humongous. Now, we come here to develop nutrition, okay? You call a wholesale and you want product. Where do you get it from? Oh, we get it from all over the world, but where do you get this herbal, this ashwagandha, this spirulina? Where do you get this vitamin B12? It's all from China. We're the only company who roamed the world for the last 15 years. We know what's product made, where, what lab, how they do the extraction, who grow it. This is our lives, okay? And we learn so much by working with these PhD biochemists. Some people have a lot of passion and they do their own research. Some people, they just do it as a job, okay? So, and we start even educating some holistic doctors on some product. For example, you have vitamin C. Vitamin C is used for many holistic doctors to do what you call a C cleanse. A C cleanse must have what you call a vicinal hydroxyl. Two vicinal hydroxyls adjacent to the same side of the carbons, or the blowers they call them. It's a unique biological structure for vitamin C. It's only available in a natural vitamin C extracted from fruits and vegetables. It does not exist in synthetic vitamin C, which is 99% of the vitamin C sold on the market is synthetic because it's very cheap. This vitamin C here, we sourced for lookandvibrant.com, extracted from natural origin fruits and vegetables, start at $91 per kilo. Then we send it to an expert, a PhD expert in developing phospholipid to increase the absorption by 230% according to University of Miami. And we got this product for them. And we have to buy a minimum of 1,000 kilos. So that means we have to find few holistic doctors who are willing to share the cost to buy all this product at one time. So it's not just buying high quality product, they have to make it for you, and they have an MOQ of 1,000 kilos for this because they don't make that much money on high quality products, okay? So what vicinal hydroxyl does, and I have extra videos on that explained by Dr. Russell Jaffe, it picks up the toxins from the body like mercury and excrete them out of the body. Without that particular special biological structure in the vitamin C, which is called vicinal hydroxyl, adjacent to the same side of the carbon, your vitamin C doesn't work. That's why millions of Americans use vitamin C for the last 30, 40 years with barely any health benefits, okay? That's why vitamin C like this, 3 months supply, you'll find it in Look and Vibrant or on, for about $200 for 3 months supply. You don't find this in big block retailers, okay? Big block retailers and Amazon focuses on what? Price. They know consumers, they want the lowest price. We will buy the best hats and pay for expensive clothes and jewelry, but we want the cheapest thing that we put in our bodies. No wonder why so many Americans are sick. We keep blaming Big Pharma and the medicine they're giving us and the food we're eating. I mean, when are we going to take responsibility to our own health? Now we know what we're eating and what the medicine they're giving us and what's going on around the world. So we just keep on blaming the world, or we're gonna take charge in our own lives. So this is first thing I wanna tell you about this vitamin C. I'm gonna cut off the video because people don't want to watch something more than 3, 4, 5 minutes. I don't know how long I've been talking. So there's so much to learn and know when you roam the world and you take risk and you work with so many holistic doctors and biochemists and labs, and you see the extraction of vitamins. Do you know what method is used to extract vitamins? Maybe less than 1% of you who's watching me, they know this. And you Google it now, you want to stop learning, right? I didn't know that either. So this is one of the videos I want to record right now. I'm going to go to the next video in a minute. Health is wealth. Remember, when you are healthy, you can roam the world and dream a million things and want 1,000 things. But when you are sick, you only want one thing. I've been sick. I've been in the hospital. I had surgeries. I fell more than once on my face before I changed my lifestyle, my diet, and I made my health as #1 priority for me and my family before I buy nice hats and nice shoes and nice shirts. And I hope I can inspire you to take care of your health same way like I did. It's not too late. You can start today. Look how beautiful this day is. Look where I am. Look where I am. Look at this. That's the mountain where you've heard the temple with the crackers. That's private club right there. They're playing tennis. And that's the marina right there. And I'm going in a little bit downtown to have my coffee. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to the islands right there. Hey, this could be yours.